All right. Hey, how is it, everybody? It is 5 p.m. West Coast time. I'm going to call it 2 p.m. Hawaii time, 8 p.m. on that there East Coast, and 7 p.m. for our Central Time folk. I'm Matt Statter. This is Chatter with Statter, and we have got people coming in already. It looks like we've got Mama Sean in the house on the YouTube side. We got Darlene coming in, and we've got Shock welcoming all of the chatters. Terry in Scotland came in as a raid. I'm thinking that Penel Right Stuff, DJ Smook, and Katie Zora also probably came in with Terry on that there raid. And let's see here, scroll up to see what we're doing. Let's see, did I miss anybody yet? Did I miss anybody yet? I did. I missed eMusic. eMusic, hello, good to see you. All right, there we go. Got some people in the house. Excellent day. All right, so today on the docket, we've got some things that we're reviewing from a previous stream. We've got things that we're talking about for movies. We've got a controversial topic that isn't really controversial, but it's the kind of controversy that we definitely love talking about here. And then, yeah, that's right, it's about food. And then, we've got something else about food as well. Strange food is what it is. But before we do all of that, why don't we get the party started? All right, let's do it. All right. So, watching that intro, I have to admit, I really miss my pink hair. And for those of you who are wondering, where'd the pink go? Well, it grew out. Is she going to go back to pink? I doubt anybody's wondering that. But if you are wondering, yes, I am. I'm waiting for the little blonde bits to get cut long enough to be cut out. And then I'm going to start all over again fresh. But until that, we've got random blonde bits and no pink. Habut, habut. And Penel coming in saying aloha to Mad Statter, Ashes, Dusty, and Leo. Well, Ashes and Leo, Dusty and Leo are not here, but I've got Ashes. I've got Ashes right here. She doesn't want to be held, but I'm holding her anyway. There you go. Ow, she got my neck. All right, then, so now that I have been properly punished by the kitten, let's talk about the first thing. Yeah, I've got Ashes. Ow. Yeah, exactly. She got one little right there on the jugular. All right, so since we're talking about things and stuff, and we've been meaning to talk about this for a long time. Well, you know what? Let's wait till later on, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe more people will pop in and we'll have a greater variance of opinions, as it were. So instead, what I'm going to say first off is, oh my God, you guys, I just looked at that whole Hurricane Helene that's happening in the south, in the water. It's maybe coming up towards Florida and going to go far. They're saying that it's a wider hurricane than even Katrina. If Puzzycat was here, I'd be wishing him a lot of good luck. I'm very curious and worried about this particular hurricane. I don't know, if I'm being overly dramatic, but gosh darn, the photographs of the, they think the hurricane might even get up into the Appalachians, y'all. I mean, it's not just apparently a Florida storm. They're saying that, let's see here, DJ Smoke, it's expected to make landfall as a Category 4 hurricane. Yeah, and apparently, not just a Category 4, but, it's a really wide one. So, it's, apparently it's expected to make landfall. The cone, it's expected to affect a lot further out than just the main cone of destruction, I guess. So, DJ Smoke, I'm not sure. I'm guessing you'll probably get rain and stuff. You're probably not. It doesn't look like Texas is really in the line for its trajectory. But I can only assume that the Texas coast will probably still be getting bad stuff, or just because it's going to Florida, maybe Texas will. Like, I guess I'm asking is, what's your risk? And yeah, eMusic Category 4 is still high. Absolutely. I mean, it only goes to Category 5, for goodness sake. So, Category 4, yeah, absolutely craziness. And the fact that it's Category 4 and so big, that's what kind of makes me, well, I can't say nervous because I'm not there, but it does make me fearful for those who live in the area. And so, let's see here. It looks like, yep, it's pretty bad. You just got hit with the first, oh, here we go. Pussycat in the house giving us a first in line view. Yep, it's pretty bad. I just got hit with the first rain band. All right, yeah. And wow, Darlene, yes, there's a slight but still a chance of some wind and rain to come up to the southern part of Wisconsin. Holy flirkinsnit. And DJ Smook, okay, Texas isn't going to be hit in theory, but we're still on alert should something drastic change. Right, exactly. Let's see here. Oh, people are talking about getting their hair cut, and Mama Sean, oh, you had to go to the dentist today? Yeah, that's a lot of money. I need to go to the dentist too. I have probably about 7 cavities that need to be filled, but 7 cavities can end up costing over $2,000, and I don't have an extra $2,000 in my pocket for my teeth. And in regard to hair length, yeah, I definitely have been accused of being a boy on more than one occasion. So long hair is very helpful because when you are a chonky white girl, sometimes when you have short hair, people think you're a chonky white boy. And alas, some of us are not. And Rick, thank you so much. Yes, apparently this is the 3-year streamiversary for my affiliate status with Twitch. What that means is shortly after so my very first stream, our very first stream here online was July 3rd, 2021. But that was on YouTube. And then eventually, I switched over to YouTube and Twitch. And so after Twitch, after a week on Twitch, I ended up getting affiliate status. And so indeedly-do, this is, I guess, the 3-year anniversary for streaming on Twitch, which is pretty awesome. And let's see here. Terry in Scotland. Okay, so Puzzy's saying it's going to the Panhandle, only 5 counties away. I should get 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. Yeah, you hope that that's all you're going to get. I don't know, dude. It looked like it was going to hit all the counties in Florida from what I saw, but I don't know anything about hurricanes, so I don't know. And Terry in Scotland saying, I'm looking at it on Windy Weather site. The eye is about 100 miles north of the Yucatan Peninsula right now. There we go. Yeah, I knew that it wasn't there yet. I didn't know that landmass that it was over was the Yucatan Peninsula, but that does make sense. And Shock, really look into xylitol gums to kill off the cavity bacteria. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Sugar-free gum has been shown to reduce cavities, blah, blah, blah. At least that's what the commercials used to tell me in the 70s. And Picola Tea there, standing in the Costco checkout line, had to get all the basics upon returning home. Lettuce, cukes, tomato, yogurt, apples, beer. Exactly. And let's see here. Rain and wind, says Deb Case. You're going to get hit with it also. Oh my gosh. Wow, dudes. You guys are like, Deb, wait, you're not even... Wait, how are you going to get hit with it? How is that going to... Okay, wow, yeah, it's a wide flippin' storm, I guess. Goodness gracious, I only really assumed that Pussycat would be the one affected. I did not think that people in Wisconsin might be affected, and I really did not think that Deb was going to be affected. That makes no sense, but yes, Picola T just stopped in to say hello, of course. She might hang out for the whole time because she's back at home on Oahu, and she's bragging about how some of the Oahu Hamajangers are going to meet for breakfast on Saturday. It'll be so much fun to see each other in real life. Absolutely, Picola T. Where are you going to go? Who are you going to get? Who are you going to go with? And what do you plan on ordering there? I want a Loco Moco because they're delicious. And let's see here, Pussycat. Yeah, you made a grocery run and gassed up. Yeah, and Deb, thank you. I was like, where are you? I couldn't remember if you were in Kentucky, Tennessee, or Oklahoma. I don't know why Oklahoma stuck in there. But still, Kentucky, Tennessee, I did not expect that was going to be in the hurricane path. That is insane. And let's see here. We've got Scar in the house as well. Good to see you, Scar. Right now, we are just worried about people in the hurricane path of Helene, because Helene seems like it's going to be big and mean. And let's see here. Terry in Scotland. It's sort of a strange one because it's so young and hasn't gotten well organized. He's speaking of the hurricane, I'm assuming. The outer bands extend to the far to the east. And yes, hurricanes are devastating storms, without a doubt, Scar. And literally, right before this stream started, I happened on a little video that was talking about how it was supposed to not only be a Category 4 hurricane, but actually it's a really wide hurricane, wider than the usual hurricane. They're referring to it as not just a Florida storm. And they're anticipating it's going to go up through the Appalachians. And Darlene was even saying that it might even, now it's not going to be hurricane force by the time it gets there, but the storm might even continue all the way north to southern Wisconsin, which to me is kind of insane. But alas, and yeah, Pussycat, it looks like Georgia is going to be the one, all the way up to Atlanta. I saw that. I saw on the projection map, absolutely, Atlanta looks like it's right in the path. Atlanta looks like it is going to get hit. Now, whether or not it's going to be hit with the full force of the storm, it's probably unlikely because Atlanta is fairly far inland, but it still looks like it's going to be a harsh one by the time it gets to Atlanta. And Shock is saying it looks like it's tracking too far west for you, but the landmass will slow it down. Yeah, it does seem like, well, shoot, if they're saying that Wisconsin might get it, it sounds like it's probably gonna curve up to the west or something. I don't know. Like I said, we don't have hurricanes here yet. So I'm very unfamiliar with how to even assume their path is gonna go. And Darlene, exactly. That's what the news people were saying. It's like it's gonna be wider than Katrina was. And Katrina was a pretty big storm. I know Katrina was a Category 5, but I don't think you guys need to be reminded, or maybe you do, just how devastating Katrina was. And so even if it's only half as devastating, it's still devastating. And let's see here. Oh no, Rick. All good here, almost. Doing battle with fixing the old washing machine, and it's winning so far. Yeah, I've given up on my dishwasher. The rat's still there. The trap has not gone off. The rat is still there, pulling out stuffing, and I just don't even know what to do, so I'm very annoyed. I mean, in theory, you throw the dishwasher out in the front yard and you say, screw it, right? Only the problem here is this dishwasher literally gives me my counter space in my kitchen. It's the largest chunk of counter space in the kitchen. So, I like having counters in the kitchen. I'm very strange that way. Yeah. And let's see here, Darlene. Yep, we'll know soon if a new washer might have to be done. Ha, but exactly. And Mama Sean, your brother-in-law is in Fort Walton Beach on the Panhandle. Yeah, I think the Panhandle's kind of like right where you don't want to be right now. And let's see here. Well, when hurricanes head out over the Atlantic, everyone in the state say, well, so much for that. Unfortunately, they keep going all the way to Scotland sometimes. What? No way. Hold on. All right. I had a spammer on my telephone. Normally, I don't know if you heard my phone ringing there, but normally when I have a spammer on my telephone, I answer the question, or I answer the phone, hey, Spam, you get one recipe for me. And they always hang up. It's awesome. And you're going to shoot your washing machine on its way out. Ah, got it. And nothing you can't solve, says Rick. You got plenty of time. Got it. Really, Scar, I had no idea. Just a good time to remind everyone that female-named hurricanes are typically far more devastating because people are less afraid of them with a female name. I don't necessarily know if that's true, although Katrina is one to prove your point exactly. But if that's the case, then yeah, y'all remember, this one's Helene, so don't be thinking she can't be mean, because Helene might have it out for us more than Katrina ever did. And by us, I actually mean people over there, because people over here, we have other things. We have earthquakes. They don't get named. They just happen. They show up unexpectedly at our front door, or under our front door, as it were. Irene, Agnes, there you go. Although, wasn't there one like Hurricane Michael or something that was pretty bad? But you know, I mean, Michael's such a common name. I mean, like, why be afraid of a Michael? Everybody knows a Michael, and Michael's just fine. And let's see here. Puzzycat, hurricane storms travel across the planet and return again as storms. Oh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. No, now, Puzzycat, that's not possible. Because the Earth is flat. And in order for that to happen, then the storm would have to fall off the edge of the Earth and then come back. So I don't really know if I believe you saying that it goes around the Earth. Sorry, I'm totally kidding. I do believe you 100%. I do believe you 100%. I do. I have a globe. I believe the Earth is round. But, you know, anyway, I just had to go with that. And, oh, shock. Well, people took Michael seriously. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly, shock. If the Earth were flat, cats would have knocked everything off by now. That is 100% true. Which reminds me, actually, Puzzycat, no, my meteorologist says it's true. Oh, Puzzycat, I'm sure. I have no doubt you're telling me the truth. I was just kidding when I said that I thought the Earth was flat. And that is true, actually. It must be my time. The reason why I think the Earth is flat, you guys, is because of all the time that I've been playing Sea of Thieves. And on Sea of Thieves, you can actually go off the edge of the map. I've done it, and I died. So there you know. I know what the edge of the world looks like. I've been there, and it kills you. So I have facts, y'all, backing up that the Earth is flat. I have my facts, okay? Do your research. Do your research. Anyway. Let's see here. Picola T. And then there's the non-gender Hawaiian hurricanes. Got it. And Darlene, yeah, they do get hurricanes and they also get cyclones. And I don't really know why one is called a cyclone and one is called a hurricane. And I don't really know what is the difference. But apparently they're the same but different. And oh, right, shock. The ocean is flat. The Earth is round. Oh, okay. Got it. And actually, though, Darlene, you bring up a very good point. Or just join Terry and the pirate gang to find out. That's right. You can do your research with us. Come join our research team. It's a research team. No, seriously, though, Terry in Scotland, Katie Zora, and I do play Sea of Thieves together, and it is more fun to play with more people. So you can have a crew as big as 4 people, as long as you got a ship big enough. I happen to. I know Katie does as well. And so if anybody is ever interested in learning to play the Sea of Thieves, wanting to fool around on the Sea of Thieves, etc., hit us up, dude. Because for real, the more the merrier, dude. You know, like, it would be awesome if we could have a full crew to go steal some things and sail off the edge of the map together, and then we'll know that the Earth is flat. Or something like that. Anyway, Scar, your roommate... Okay, hold on, wait. Your roommate was playing Sea of Thieves last night when there was a shoot... And then while there was a shooting outside the house, Scattering of gunshots. Well, there is a lot of weapon fire in Sea of Thieves, but luckily none of it is realistic enough to be mistaken for real gunshots. And so, I hope that your roommate realized, oh my God, this is not the game. Oh my God, this is not a game. And then acted appropriately, because I know that when I'm in my house and I hear gunshots that are, close, I move away from windows. And yeah, it's happened more than once. So I hope nobody got hurt. I hope it was just somebody who was shooting their gun off randomly, which is something I never want to hope for, but I guess given the options, that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, he was 100% where it was real, especially after the little intersection was swarmed with a ton of cop cars. Oh, well, yes, indeedly do. And, okay, good, and everyone is fine. That's what I like to hear. Yes, exactly, Terry in Scotland. This recruitment message was a public service provided by Madstatter. Go to your nearest recruitment station and sign up for a trip to sunny San Diego. Or, no, sign up for a trip to Sanctuary Outpost, or Port Merrick, or Daggertooth Outpost, or Plunder Outpost, or... I'm not going to tell you the other ones because I don't remember, but that's okay. And Darlene can vouch. She's been to Terry's Pirate Adventures and watched a couple times. Anything can and will happen. That is very true. And also, to be very clear, the earth is flat, the ocean is round, Pecola Tea is taller than a sequoia. All of these things are really actually not very true. Well, except for the ocean being round, I guess, because it's on the earth and stuff. But yeah, to be clear, and I know I'm beating a dead horse, but I really do believe the earth is round. I do. I just don't want anyone to walk away going, is she really a flat earther? The answer there is no. And, Pussycat, don't think I didn't see what you said. I just didn't really want to comprehend it. So Pussycat is saying that there's going to be storm surges up to 20 feet in Florida. Y'all, Florida's beaches are like flat. So 20 feet, that to me is just like, that practically goes to the other side of the flippin' peninsula. I mean, 20 feet inland, storm surges, there are going to be roads covered in sand. I can only assume that that traveling to the Keys will literally be not an option at all. Yeah, in fact, actually, Puzzy, what happens in the Keys during a hurricane? I mean, with 20-foot storm surges, good Lord, some of those Keys might be just covered in water. Like, literally no place high enough. Because they're kind of flat-lying islands, aren't they? I've never been. I kind of want to go before they disappear, because I have a feeling they're going to disappear, maybe in my lifetime. But let's see here. Looks like Jessica Falls has come in. Thank you for hanging out, Jessica. Good to see you. Hi. And yes, Terry, in Sea of Thieves and in real life, rocks are hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. And let's see here. Did I miss anything here? Looks like not too much. Wait, I did miss. Wait, did Verity Hunt come in and I missed her? Hey, Verity. There you are. No, we're not shooting anything yet. But if you come join us on the Sea of Thieves, we'll be shooting all sorts of things. Sometimes we even shoot ourselves out of a cannon, actually. And Gil Soto, so good to see you here today. Okay, cool. Now that we've actually got, yeah, Verity, you've heard people saying in the next 5 to 10 years, they're gone. Right, exactly, which is like, I better get on it, because I want to go see them before they don't exist anymore. And I really hope that somebody saves all of Hemingway's cats. I'm sure they will, but, you know, I really want them to save those little six-toed creatures. Because if I remember correctly, the cats that Hemingway had were all polydactyls. And polydactyls are the cats that have more than there's more fingers than they're supposed to. So they're extra good hunters. They've got like 2 claws. Well, not 2. Well, some of them have like 2 claws. But anyway, and Sea Honda, did I say hi to you? I feel like I thought about doing it, but I'm not sure I did. So hey, Sea Honda, good to see you. Okay, Puzzycat, some islands in the Keys will actually submerge in the surge. That's what I was thinking. That is what I was thinking. And exactly, Picola T, save the polydactyls. And Darlene's asking Terry, I have a question. How can you know where to steer the ship with underwater reefs and rocks you don't know is there? Terry, explain to her how I do that. Well, Darlene, it's funny you should ask. You have ways of finding them. And ripping the bottom out of your boat. Yeah, in other words, Darlene, you don't. You just sometimes hit rocks. Oh, I know that this is not nearly as funny to anybody but probably Terry and Scotland and myself. But yeah, Shipwreck Mullet. Last night, I thought I was in control of the boat. I thought I knew where I was going. Then there was this thing called a dock. And Terry's like, you do know there's a dock on your port side? And I'm like, of course I do. Only I didn't. And then I was like, oh, oops, I'm about to run over that dock. Yeah. And, right. And then there's sandbars. You don't. Basically, though, Darlene, you try to stay in as deep a water as possible. And the game, for the most part, when you're in deep water, the game doesn't have rocks that are slightly submerged. They only have rocks that are above the water. So, in theory, you will see them and steer around them. Please understand the emphasis on the word in theory, because sometimes you don't see the rocks because the waves are in the way, or you're not paying attention, or you've stepped away from the keyboard because you want to go get a new soda pop or whatever. And then you realize, oh, there was a rock there. And now we got a hole in our ship, or 5. Now this is all in the fake world of Sea of Thieves, obviously. Puzzycat, on the other hand, is coming up with all the real answers, which is, there's underwater radar, you follow the markers and stay in the channel, etc., etc. But in the Sea of Thieves, you basically just have to hope that the developers aren't messing with you too much. But you also do have to remember, when you're coming up to an island, big shock, the ground does get shallower, there are sandbars, and there are rocks, so watch out for them. And, some people choose not to. I'm not pointing any fingers at the people who chose not to. Oh, maybe I am. Maybe it's not even a choice. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Anyway, so... yes, port and starboard. Yes, exactly. Port and starboard are terms that I have gotten a lot more used to using these days. I never thought that I would get the hang of port and starboard. I'm pretty good at that, but bow and stern are still ones that confuse me. They don't confuse me, actually. It's just that I say the wrong one when I mean the other one. It happens almost all the time. Very annoying. But, all right. This isn't a Sea of Thieves broadcast, although it could be that. What song is playing right now? I don't know. Let me listen. It's Highest Mountain. Highest Mountain by Lono off of Old Style 2 is the song that's playing right now. And I know that because of the slide guitar. And Old Style 2 has all the slide. So don't think that I know all the songs off of which album off the top of my head like I did that one. But that particular song, I fell in love with the steel and kind of blew up Lono messaging about that particular song and album. So I do remember what that is, yes. Climb the Highest Mountain or The Highest Mountain, something like that. Old Style 2 is where you're going to find that. And let's see here. Pussycat, you've owned 3 boats and have taken the Coast Guard Captain's Course. Oh, nice. Nice. Whoa. I didn't mean to turn up my speakers, but I did. Your bow and your stern sticks out. Kind of. Oh, wow, we can call him Captain Peacat. Nice, there we go. I prefer to call you Captain Puzzy, actually, but that's okay. And, but I guess I should call the captain what the captain wants, not what I want to call the captain. And let's see here, Deb. All right, good to see you here, Deb. Hope to see you soon, and hope that by the time Helene hits your shores, which aren't really shores, she'll just be a simpering, weeping mass of a storm, as opposed to a raging ball of fury and wet. We just want just a little bit, just a little few tears. We just want misty tears, just tears in the corner of our eyes. Someone got dust in our eye. That's the kind of rain we want. And yeah, bow is forward, stern sticks out right. Well, but see, no, that's not really how it works on the ships, dude. The bow is what really sticks out. The stern is kind of dirt that just sort of cuts off. So the stern sticks out. No, actually, it doesn't. Not on my ship. It doesn't. The bow is the one that goes forward and pointy, and fore and aft. Yeah, that probably to me could make more sense to me. I don't know. We'll see if one day I can get the language right. But until I get it right, I wish I had that Lono song pulled up so I could play it right there, but I didn't. Until I get it right, we're just gonna have to stumble around. And when you bow forward, your stern sticks out. Oh, I get it. And the bow has a bowsprit that goes pointy. The stern is at the back. Exactly, but when I'm in the midst of, oh my God, there's a ship off of our port star. Our port star. See, right there. That's something I would say. Oh my God, there is a ship off of our port star. What does that mean? Well, it means that off the left stern, I guess, is maybe what I was trying to say. We've got somebody. I don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But alas, we're not talking about that. Well, I mean, we are, but we're going to change topics. What we are going to talk about right now for the next maybe 10 minutes until our Lono listening break is Saturday movie nights. Now, I don't think I want to do one this Saturday, but next Saturday, I'm thinking we could do a movie. And we talked about going and like raiding out to somebody else, some other place, etc., etc. Does that seem like something that you guys would be willing to do? Let me reiterate the plan for those of you who didn't catch it at the very last minute last week. So, both Shock and Terry, Terry in Scotland and Shock have both agreed or been amenable to hosting the actual movie. But because it's Satterbox at the cinema, and because this is sort of where the news gets out about the cinema, what happens is you would come to my Mad Statter Twitch channel, and remember, all the cinemas are always going to be on Twitch only. We're never going to really be on YouTube. Occasionally, we might have a movie that we can show on YouTube, but for the most part, this is still just going to be a Twitch thing. So, we come to Mad Statter's Twitch between 6 and 6:15. And then, so, you know, when the cinema opens. And then, when the cinema opens, we all raid out to either Shock or to Terry's house. Well, not their house. We go to their cinema. And that is where the actual movie is going to be shown. Now, perhaps this will get me in even more trouble because there will be evasive procedures that Twitch will be seeing me do. I don't know. But I'm the one who's going to get in trouble. Well, maybe Shock, maybe Terry. They're willing to risk it, whatever. Anyway, if that sounds like something that we could do, just remember, if you want to come in late to the cinema, you probably could access, I guess if I continued streaming it on my, I don't know how that works. But either way, look on Twitch for Terry in Scotland or Shock, and they'll be the ones streaming it. Now, Terry says he'll risk it for a biscuit. There you go. And do we know which movie as yet? No clue. Let's see here. But what we do know is I can look up a lot of movies, and yeah, my face just got really bright because the screen on my computer monitor is white. And let me go here. It's been so long since I looked at the movies, I don't even know what movie we want to watch. Let's see here. Oh yeah, hey, let's see here. Terry in Scotland. Do you have, okay, so wait, Rick is saying, leave my Twitch chat window open and my channel, on my channel, and it will repost where to find him. Oh, perfect, Rick. See, that's why we've got two heads better than one. There we go. And then, let's see here. And then Shock is saying, if I set up hosting on my channel to yours or Terry's, people would just appear at the movie when they open my channel. Does it? See, that's what I wasn't sure about. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that worked either. But either way, I'll leave it open and then also put in the chat where we're at, and then hopefully... Oh, hosting no longer exists. Okay. There we go. Okay. And yeah, you can join the Discord environment, absolutely, but as of now, the Discord channel is very rarely used, and until more people get on it, we have so few people on Discord that on the Discord channel that not very many people are going to be able to see it. And some people don't want to download Discord. They don't want to have another user ID, another blah, blah, blah. And so I'd rather just do the movies through Twitch, not through Discord. I know I can share my Discord. I know we can through Discord, but I don't, right now, that's not on the table as an option. I don't care to explore that option. So we're going to stick with Twitch. And in regards to what movie, I don't know. But Terry in Scotland, if you're going to host, hold on. You can use Discord in a web interface. Oh, I don't know what you mean by that, and so I don't want to talk about Discord right now. That's not, I don't, wait, I don't know, I don't understand what you're saying, Shock. I literally don't understand what you're talking about now. So how about we just not talk about Discord right now? Because I don't know what you're talking about. And no, eMusic, I've never, wait, it's a Mad World. No, what, I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a movie or a TV show? For some reason maybe I have, what is a Mad World? But what is it about? Because I feel like I've got this one movie in mind. You've got this one movie in mind, but I don't know if that's the... Wow, so many things in my... It's a comedy, okay, but when did it come out? Who's in it? The movie I'm thinking about is a comedy as well, but I don't... it's a treasure hunt. Okay. 1960. Okay. Still. No. Who's in it? Anyone? Can anyone tell me who's in it? Stanley Kramer. Everyone's in it. Okay. Oh, I actually know who Buddy Hackett is. Oddly enough, I actually know who that guy is. He was in Grease. And Milton Berle. Okay, yeah, no. So let's see here. It's a Mad World 63 comic. Stanley Kramer. The film, starring Spencer Tracy with an all-star cast of comedians, is about the madcap pursuit of a suitcase full of stolen cash by a colorful group of strangers. Premiered in 63. Mickey Rooney, Jonathan. No, I've definitely never seen it then. No, I've never seen it. Got it. Nope. I've never seen that. The movie I was thinking of, was The Gods Must Be Crazy. And that is definitely not the same video at all. But what I wanted to ask Terry is, Terry, do you currently have on your system Master and Commander? Because if Terry has on his system Master and Commander, then we can watch Master and Commander on not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. Pussycat, don't show that? Okay, why not? Why don't we want to see that? Okay. Let's see here. Well, we've got Slumdog Millionaire. We've got Waterworld. We've got True Romance. We've got True Grit. We've got The Rose. We've got The Help. We've got The Big Lebowski. We've got Rush. Peter Pan from 2003. We've got Goodfellas. We've got Local Hero. We got Ghostbusters. We got Fried Red Face and Me. That's a cute one. We've got Fried Green Tomatoes. We've got Frida. Oh yeah, we were gonna watch Frida, only it had butts. Gil Soto puts in for The Big Lebowski. And Gods Are Crazy is stupid. I saw it in the movie theater and wasted my money. Oh, well, no, I wasn't thinking of playing that movie. That movie I wasn't thinking of playing. That was the movie I was thinking of when people were asking if it was a Mad World. That's the movie where the Coca-Cola bottle falls out of the sky and hits the African dude in the head? That's The Gods Must Be Crazy, right? Or am I making that up? I feel like I'm not, but I feel like I am. Anyway, all right, so, okay, it is that one. All right, so, I don't know why that's the movie that popped into my head when you guys said it's a Mad World, but Gods Must Be Crazy, Mad World, I don't know. Anyway, so, okay, so, all right, so far, Gil Soto is like, let's watch The Big Lebowski, because the dude, he does it bad. And so, let's see here. So Terry is saying Master and Commander is a good movie. It was popular when I streamed it, says Terry. But Gil Soto was saying that let's see here. Darlene, okay, ooh, all right, now you guys. Now we're gonna have a vote. Okay, so we've got Waterworld. We've got 4 videos. We've got Waterworld, Big Lebowski, Master and Commander, and then what was the other one that I said? Wait, what was the other one that I said? Oh, Fried Green Tomatoes. Right, there we go. Fried Green Tomatoes. Okay. And let's see here. So we've got 1 for Big Lebowski, and we've got a split vote for Fried Green Tomatoes, and for Waterworld, and for Fried Green Tomatoes. So, Terry, I have Fried Green Tomatoes. I can actually get that to you, so that's not a problem. And yeah, I know, Terry, I know you have Waterworld. That was one reason why I brought that up. And so, so let's see here. Pussycat, Monty Python. I don't, Pussycat doesn't want fried green tomatoes, but eMusic does. So, well, Pussycat, which one do you want? Waterworld, Big Lebowski, Master and Commander, or fried green? Well, you don't want fried green tomatoes, so obviously that's not your vote. And all the Monty Python movies that I have, I've already shown. So, let's see here. You can watch it. I won't. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You don't want to. You don't want to talk about the barbecued human being. And so let's see here. So far, fried green tomatoes is winning with 1.5. 1.5 votes. And Shock is confessing, I don't even watch the movies, even when I stream them. Yeah, some of the movies I haven't watched that much either. But it is a bit of a chick flick, that's true. Master and Commander, though, is very much a boy flick. Big Lebowski, one could argue, is a boy flick. I have no idea what Waterworld is. I've never seen it. But Fried Green Tomatoes is a chick flick. That is true. That is true. Let's see here. So, nobody else is voting. So far, Fried Green Tomatoes is winning. But that's okay, because we're 4 minutes late to our Lono listening break. So we will revisit this vote after we have our musical interlude brought to you by by the same artists as all of our other musical interludes get brought to us by. And that, of course, is Lono Music. Lono Music, lonomusic.com, where you can download all of his albums. Available on KTEL. Send your check or money order, no CODs. Anyway, let's do that, shall we? Let's do it. right, there we have it, Rabbit. And let's see here. So Bubba Hotep, is that a person or a movie? I'm so confused. I don't know anything about the Army of Darkness, so I don't know. Oh, okay, so it is a movie. Okay, well, I'll write that down. I don't have it though, so I don't know when we'll be watching it. But I do know that another movie that I want to watch one day is Jackie Brown. But I don't have Jackie Brown yet either. But the moment we get Jackie Brown, we're going to be watching Jackie Brown because I love that movie. Pam Grier is awesome in it. But let's see here. Terry in Scotland. So what did Puzzy decide we should watch? He didn't decide nothing yet. He says he doesn't even care. So we'll see. But speaking of fried green tomatoes and random foodie stuff, I found out that there are these things, you guys, check this out. Did you know that you don't just get honey from bees? Did you know that you can get honey from ants? Check this out, you guys. There are these things called honey ants. And they make honey, and you can eat them, and people do eat them. And the funny thing is you can squeeze the little honey out of their abdomen, because that's their abdomen, and it doesn't kill the ant. You empty out the stuff, and you go, oh yum, that's tasty, but then you can just put the ant back, and it refills its belly, so the other ants can eat from its belly. These ants are bizarre and insane, and I saw these ants, and I just thought it was insane. And so I thought that I would show you guys a little video about it, and so we're gonna watch this video. I think Gordon Ramsay might be in this video, which is maybe annoying, but whatever. Anyway, these ants are found in Mexico. Well, let me rephrase that. These ants are actually found all over the world. But the video that we're about to see, the ants that they're going to eat, they live in Oaxaca? I don't know how to say that, but do you see that? Do you see the map? We've got a map. And we don't have any music. Hold on. All right, there we go. We have a map, and Rick, no thanks, you're sweet enough. Quality, kind of like the regenerating claw of a stone crab, doesn't kill the cab, just temporarily amputates them. I guess, although I didn't realize that that's how they got. That's so messed up, dude. Are you telling me, Quality, that for stone crab claws, I don't know why I find it worse than killing the animal, but they just cut off one of their arms and then let it go, and then they grew it back? Okay, all right. And so Gil coming in with an attempt to teach me. Oaxaca. All right. Oaxaca is right there. And the honey ants that we're about to see being eaten come from there. And let's see here. Lady Misty, honestly, I feel the same way as you do. On the other hand, given the choice between some bugs or other bugs, I might choose the honey ants, and I'll show you why in this video. So let's just watch this quick little video, and yeah, I think Gordon Ramsay's in it. Just deal with it like I do. I mean, I know, but just let him be Gordon. Anyway, here we go.
I'm in the hills outside Oaxaca, and my guides Omar and Pepe are introducing me to one of their favorite snacks.
Okay.
I can't say I share their enthusiasm.
It's very pasty, it's very mealy, it's...
Did it taste like butter to you?
Butter? No, it tasted like sawdust. Gone warm, creamed up, and... Pepe.
Salud. Well, they're really good.
Not for me.
I feel kind of bad that you didn't like them. and I'm gonna give it a second try if you're up for it. Something also very, very unique and interesting. Let's go.
That can't be difficult on the back of that liquid worm. If I'm going to compete on Gabriella's manner, even though they're not my cup of tea, I've got to think of a way of using those worms.
For sure, it's gonna be sweeter.
Sweeter.
Unique also.
Right, what are we looking for?
We're looking for honey ants.
Honey ants.
Yes.
Here?
Yeah.
Omar tells me that these ants come out at night and collect nectar from the plants and trees around them to produce their own kind of honey.
That's the food for the rest of the colony.
Well, how do you get the honey from?
Oh, you just put it in your mouth, and as soon as you put it in your mouth, they're gonna pop.
Bloody hell.
The cool thing is that the ant doesn't die. So you just like pop it, drink the honey, and then you just put the ant back into the hole.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, there's some ants. So that's a good sign.
Okay.
Go for it. Just lay down on the floor. Gordon. Oh my God, look how many we found.
Mira, están saliendo.
That's all honey?
Yeah.
It looks like a ball.
Yeah, it's their belly.
Really?
Yes.
And then more hanging down here?
Tiene que
Yeah.
asomar, ahí están colgadas.
Ah,
And
there's
the
one
hole
there.
at the top.
Oh my God, they're all there. There's a hole full of sacks. How beautiful are they?
Wow. Wow, that's
2,
plenty.
3, 4, 5.
They're all different sizes too.
They're beautiful. And why aren't they biting?
Because they're Oaxacans, they're friendly.
The actual sac is connected to the body. Man, they're like little balloons, aren't they?
They look like amber, no?
So just bite the belly. You just literally suck on its sac.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yes.
It tastes like sort of sweet honey stroke cider vinegar. For my main course, this one's my appetizer.
Esa no le gustó.
Oh, you just go for it.
It's pretty unique, isn't it?
Yes.
And he's still alive. No, it's sweet. So how come it's so sweet?
Because of what they collect at night. All of the flowers and the nectar from the different plants around them.
And would you cook with them or just?
I think it'll be really hard for you to collect a lot of them.
Yeah. The ants were delicious, but I can't transport them because you suck that belly off the ant. That's a little treasure, a little nugget of magic that Oaxaca has as a secret ingredient that I can't take.
So there you go. They don't try to attack or try to bite because you're taking the food source. Well, that ant feels awkwardly violated, but it's still alive. Yeah. So how these ants work in real life is the ants that are all bulbous like that, once they get all filled with their nectar, they're basically immobile. So they aren't really able to fight, let alone move, let alone fight. And so what they do is they hang from the ceiling of the what is it? Not the hive, the nest, the ceiling of the nest, and then the ants come and just feed off of them, sort of like a baby cow feeds off of its mother. And so it's used to having people. I really don't want to say this. It's used to having people suck on its sack, or not people, but ants. It's used to having other ants suck on its sack. So I guess maybe having its sack sucked is not a feeling that makes them want to fight. And so I don't know. And Terry in Scotland, Gordon Ramsay was born in Johnstone or Johnston, I don't know how they pronounce that, Scotland. They still celebrate the anniversary of his departure from there. I don't know if you're being real or not, but at the same time, I feel like you might be for reasons. And yeah, exactly. Suckling bug does just not have the same appeal as suckling pig. Exactly. No, it does not. No, it does not. And I can only assume that people found out about the honey ants The same way they found out about grubs and other insects. Out of starvation, you eat whatever's around, and then somebody somewhere happened upon these things and were like, dude, these are actually kind of sweet, right? I mean, now why people continue to, I'm not saying that I would try the honey from a honey ant, but, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'd rather just get honey from a honey bear jar, frankly. And Shock, you guys should read Lois McMaster Bujold. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming she's an author, but yeah, I don't know. Put them in cereal, right? Captain Crunch. There you go. And Picola T, who the heck volunteers to be the first taste tester anyway? The hungriest one. The hungriest one is the one who volunteers to be the first. We're the first people to try that. And right, exactly, Shock. I'm thinking early people were not too hung up on what they ate. Yeah, totally. And let's see here. She's a science fiction author. She has the Vorkosigan Saga and Butterbugs. I don't know. Is that a book? Butterbugs? Or is Butterbugs part of the Vorkosigan Saga? Alright, yeah, I don't know. Ramsey went to Hawaii to learn to make banana bread, and the lady at first said no because he was mean. What auntie told him that? Does she sell banana bread for a living? I want to buy her banana bread. I love that. I love that. No, you don't have the aloha spirit. Your bread will not taste as good as mine because you're mean. That is phenomenal. And Pussycat, your wife made a real banana bread today, and it tasted excellent. I just popped some bananas in my freezer, so I'm going to be making banana bread pretty soon too. But I don't know what you mean by real banana bread, Pussycat. What is real banana bread to you? I know what real banana bread is to me, but I'm curious what real banana bread is to you. And I'm sure, Shock, that Ramsey's meanness was played up a lot more than reality. Oh, I have no doubt about it. Because quite honestly, I've seen him when he works with the children, the Top Chef Junior or whatever, when he's the judge for the kids and the mentor for the kids and the teacher for the kids. I've seen him working with kid chefs, and I'll tell you, dude, he is nothing like he is with the grown-ups. I mean, for 1 second he was, but it was actually a very appropriate time that he needed to, like, the kids needed to get into trouble. The kids were not, they needed a stronger hand at that moment. But for the most part, he is a completely different person when he's with children. And I do enjoy him when he's with the kids. And, okay, so real banana bread is from scratch using bananas. Okay, well, it never occurred to me that anyone would make a banana bread not from scratch and not using bananas. What are you guys even talking about? And Darlene comes in with homemade with real bananas over flavored breads. Are you telling me? Hold on, y'all. Are you telling me that there's banana bread mixes? That you actually can get banana bread without making bananas? What? I've never heard of, to my knowledge, I've never had a banana bread that wasn't made from scratch without real bananas. What constitutes a real banana bread for me is when people only put 2 bananas in it, because I've seen recipes that are like 2 bananas, and it's just like, 2 bananas? What, you want me to have a hint of banana in my banana bread? No, I want banana bread. So I use 6 bananas in my banana bread, and no, I do not use walnuts, because I don't like the flavor of walnuts. However, I can appreciate that you are the weirdo, or a weirdo, like most weirdos, who appreciate the walnuts in the banana bread. I do not like the walnuts in the banana bread, but I accept that it is a part of the traditional banana bread recipe. I do not make it that way, but I do not raise an eyebrow if others do. I will, however, raise an eyebrow if you put chocolate chips in your banana bread. Don't get me wrong, chocolate chip banana bread is delicious, but that's not banana bread anymore. Banana bread does not have chocolate chips in it. That's more like a banana cake loaf. Banana bread with chocolate chips, delicious, but not banana bread. And oh my God, Darlene, some people just make a bread with extracts? What? I'm offended. I am offended. No, I don't. No. Right. Exactly, Shock. At that point, it becomes cake. So, I mean, and cake is delicious. I love cake, but it's not banana bread. Just how it works. Now, Pussycat said that he had butter on his banana bread. Honestly, even though I like peanut butter on my banana bread better than butter, I feel like putting peanut butter on banana bread is a little bit of a travesty because you're only supposed to eat it with butter. I know, I have a lot of arbitrary rules. For someone who looks like they don't live by a lot of rules, and for someone who looks like I don't even pay attention to rules, because sometimes that's the truth, I have a lot of rules, and my rules are this. You gotta use real bananas in your banana bread. No chocolate chips in the banana bread. It's delicious, but no. Peanut butter's good, but not right. And there you go. Butter on the banana bread. And Terry in Scotland, he gave me a lesson about a lady from Hawaii named Patsy Mink, who I had no idea about. One day we might actually do a show on her. But apparently she's on a Hawaiian quarter. So if you get a Hawaiian quarter, look to see if there's Patsy Mink on it. And then one day, remind me to do a stream about her because she's pretty amazing, actually. And yes, Bacola Tea, she knows the proper way to eat banana bread. She knows the exact right way. You lightly toast it with melted butter on top. There you go. And let's see here. Bacola Tea, excuse me, not Bacola Tea. Pussycat said, look at your email. I sent a picture of the banana bread. I will look at the email in just a minute. But right now, I'm on the stream, and I'm reading something I've never done before, and I might be getting a little bit too into this whole food thing, and it might be a little bit too good, but oh my God, banana bread French toast, I've never had such a thing. Has anybody ever had banana bread French toast? Because I need banana bread French toast. Banana bread French toast might be a travesty and an improper way to make banana, or to use banana bread, but I don't care. Banana bread French toast, this is a game changer, y'all. Banana bread French toast, let's do it. Yesterday, I want it in my belly now. Yes. So glad we're having this conversation because, y'all, my mouth is literally watering. I like almost drooled thinking about banana bread French toast. Oh my. Yeah, there we go. And let's see here. I know, doesn't that sound delicious, music? Yummy, yum, yum, yum. Okay, so now that we're talking about food, I want to talk about, let's see here. Yes, you have been promoted to bad influence. Absolutely, dude. Because banana bread French toast, even if it's gluten-free banana bread French toast, that's still gonna have to have a little sweetness to it with that sugar, with, you know, some powdered sugar or maybe some maple syrup. And oh boy, howdy, yes. Oh, you use raisin bread for French toast. Excuse me? Why has this never crossed my mind before? Raisin bread is a really good bread for that too, because sometimes raisin bread is almost a little dry, so it would soak up the yumminess. Cinnamon bread, I've never, I don't really know if I've ever had cinnamon bread without raisins in it. But yeah, oh my. All right, well, now I have a new breakfast goal. Banana bread French toast, cinnamon raisin French toast, cinnamon French toast, cinnamon toast crunch. Oh no, wait, we've got that already. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, get the smelling salts. I have the vapors. Well, now, no, you don't faint from the vapors. The vapors, y'all, do you know what the vapors are? When someone's like, oh my, excuse me, I've got the vapors. The vapors are when you're farting. The vapors are a code word for farting. And Picola T, I don't know if you're suggesting banana bread being used for bread pudding or not, but if you are, I'm all for it. The only problem, Picola T, I can see with banana bread for bread pudding is, with bread pudding, you need leftover stale bread. And I have never heard of leftover stale banana bread. Because there's no such thing as leftover banana bread. So that's the biggest problem, is holding the banana bread long enough to make the bread pudding. Because it might get eaten. One tiny sliver. Oh, one sliver won't matter. Oh, I won't even notice one sliver. Oh, that was, just another little sliver. That'll never. Oh, that'll just, so sliver, so tiny. I just have one more sliver. And then suddenly, 3/4 of the cake is gone. Yeah, that's why. And eMusic, the shingles vaccine is, it has, if you haven't gotten, let me see this. Oof, if you've already had your chicken pox, that means you might be eligible for shingles. And nobody wants shingles. So it's all about preventing the shingles. What do you mean? The vapors are about farting, I thought. Is Shock coming in and saying that when someone, a Southern Belle, it says she has the vapors, that's not what they mean? Because I wanted it to be that. What? Okay, well then what are the vapors if it's not farting, Shock? I don't believe you. I want them to be the vapors. Oh, it was also a mental condition. Oh, used to describe a variety of conditions that affected women. Right, it could be depressed or hysterical. It also could be farts, actually. So, it could be both, but okay. Picola T, and Picola T thought vapors was shortness of breath. So apparently none of us know what the vapors really is. And let's see here. Puzzy Cat, it was a toss-up between butter or cream cheese on the banana bread, so I cut a big piece and put some on each piece. There we go. That sounds like a good plan there. And Mama Sean says, nope, it's not farting. And shock says it's an old Southern term meaning that a woman is feeling faint or weak, usually because of some shock. Yeah, actually, it's not just a Southern term, it's a Victorian term, apparently. And yeah, it has to do with, according to this little thing, it is, the vapors can be let's see here, being overcome or overwhelmed by strong emotion, or it could also refer to depressed or hysterical nervous condition affecting women. But pretty much only women had the vapors. Yeah. And let's see here. And Darlene, you actually still got the shingles after the shingles shot? Well, that sucks, dude. I thought that I wasn't going to get them after I got my shingles shot. Because I got my shingles shot. And, let's see here. So, hold on. I've got so much things to read. So many things to read. And so, yeah, no, I don't think it's shortness of breath or hyperventilating. Let me double check. There's a lot. I just Googled it, and so there's a lot of definitions. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I don't see anything about hyperventilating or shortness of breath, but it does mean a whole bunch. That it means, like, vapors can also refer to a mental state characterized by a pessimistic sense of inadequacy and a despondent lack of activity. The vapors can also be used to describe a strange, senseless, or fantastic notion. Wow, the vapors, turns out, can mean pretty much anything. Alright then. I guess it can mean a lot of things. So you know what, you guys? We're all right, okay? We're all correct. Even if it's not listed specifically there, we're all right. All of us. And you know what else is right? According to a study, it's a controversial study, that's right, but apparently they have come to the conclusion. Who's they? Good question, we'll find out here. But apparently, and yeah, I know, this is a very controversial topic, but according to a study, and you guys, I don't even know if I believe this, okay? But see, Honda, exactly, I do declare that Seattle has been deemed the best city in the nation for pizza. And if you're not clutching your pearls by the thought of Seattle being claimed as the best city for pizza, well, then you're not paying attention. Because Seattle and pizza are not supposed to be hand in hand. But apparently, not only is there Chicago, Detroit, Philadelphia, and New York style pizza, Seattle's got the best at pizza because we have all of them. And yeah, I'm not just making this up, okay? Picola T, the OCD in you's freaked out at the square slices of a round pie. That, my friend, is the, what is it? The St. Louis style pizza. St. Louis style pizzas are cut in squares. Detroit style pizzas are squares that are also cut in squares. But that's a Detroit style. There's a Detroit style pizza. And right there, that's a Philly style pizza. And here we go. These are all some Philly pizzas. These are just some pizzas. These are some New York style pizzas. This is just a regular pizza. And there's a regular pizza. I'm trying to find, we already saw that. We're trying to find that. There we go. See that thin cracker crust and the square? That's the hallmark of a true St. Louis pizza. The other hallmark of a true St. Louis pizza is Provel cheese on top instead of mozzarella. Provel, that is right. And there you go. Lido pizza is square because Lido didn't cut corners. That's exactly right. So, Windsor has great pizza. Yeah, apparently, though, Seattle is the best city in the United States for pizza. And, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that fact, but here's how we got to that fact.
So today's National Pepperoni Pizza Day, and according to a new study, the best place in America to get that slice of pepperoni is right here in Seattle, and I just feel like I said some fighting words.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't going to like that.
They say it's not just pepperoni either. It's all pizza right here in Seattle. All types of pizza, according to Mando Media. The Emerald City's pies now rank higher than New York, Chicago's. Fox 13's AJ Janel has been doing some serious research on the pizza scene today. AJ, I don't know about this. I'm concerned. You got to tell us what you're figuring out here.
Look, Matt, Mando, they did their homework. They did some research. There's some math behind this. This rating is based on the average reviews and scores for the pizza places throughout the country. It also looks at how many pizza places are available. And they even look into see how often people are searching the word pizza. But even with all of that data, as you mentioned, it's still a pretty hot take for people when they hear that Seattle is #1.
The city of Seattle is known for a lot of things.
Pike Place Fish Market's a big one.
The outdoors.
The music scene.
The water, the ocean.
Definitely the rain.
The one thing that historically doesn't make that list?
P-I-C-C-A. Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
Order the double cheese and sausage.
Right here, dude.
Cheese pizza.
Best pizza you've ever had, period.
Best pizza I've ever had, New York City, for sure.
I like New York.
The best pizza I ever had was Angelo's in Philadelphia.
According to Mando Media's study, New York is ranked #4, and Philly doesn't even make the top 50, but Seattle ranks number 1.
Did a Seattle person post that?
Pizza in Seattle is pretty average.
I don't see how many rational or sane people could ever come to that conclusion.
Don't let Jake Brislauer hear that slander.
Only because I don't like the Yankees, I'll say, yeah, we're absolutely better than New York. Yeah.
The GM of Big Mario's Pizza in Seattle's Capitol Hill neighborhood tells me the Big Apple is a big inspiration.
And we try to make it as close to New York style as possible.
But with a PNW twist.
You know, Seattle likes to be weird and creative with their foods.
Because I know people are going to try this when they come.
A statement Lee Kindell takes to heart.
This is an evolution of pizza.
Kindell is the founder of Moto Pizza.
This is where all the magic happens.
He tells me he worked to merge New York, Italian, and Midwestern styles with a touch of Seattle to what he calls his odd pizzas.
It's a unique expression of who I am. It's a unique expression of my culture and of the Pacific Northwest. And yeah, this is a very special pie.
All right, Matt Hanna, let's think about this. So Seattle has New York beat now with pizza. I think the M's beat the Yankees last night, too. And when you think about the Big Apple, I've never really heard of New York City known as anything else. But Washington's pretty good with apples. That being said, if you want to see that full list of all the reviews, you can go to Fox 13 Seattle. I'm going to do a little bit more research for myself, though. I'll see y'all.
No, AJ, come back. Come back. I want to talk to you.
Oh, you want me to come back, Hannah?
But the thing is,
it's a slap in the face. Walk away with my pizza.
No, come back.
More research to do.
The magic of TV is broken.
Behind you,
Yes.
it says New York style pizza. You okay? Is your pizza safe? It says New York style pizza.
I lost one.
Right. But it's a slap in the face. The fact that we're number 1 and then you have a sign behind you that says New York style pizza. I mean, can we talk about that?
I was talking to Jake just to see what it would take to get the new the lighting to say Seattle style there. He said they're working on it, but no, you're right. I mean, you got Seattle dogs now. You got teriyaki born here, so the Seattle pizza I think is going to start popping up around at all the shops in town.
All right, well, we saw the pizza fall. Make sure you expense that, AJ. This is serious research.
It was empty, Matt. It was empty. We still got some here. I'll bring some back for y'all. Don't worry.
Love it.
Oh,
that one was empty. We already ate that one.
All right, AJ.
So, you know, even us Seattleites aren't really convinced we've got the best. I don't know if it's because we are just, we're full of imposter syndrome, or if we just know better. I just don't really know. But you can see everybody in Seattle is like, oh, Mondo, I don't know what you've just done, but I feel like it could be dangerous for us now. Why did you say that? But I can say that Big Mario's New York Style Pizza actually has several locations in the Seattle area, one of which is right across the street from my friend's shop in White Center on 16th Avenue, and I've been super tempted to go there, but because I am not eating gluten, it's really, there's no point. But what I can say is we've got 2 pizza places in White Center. One of them is next door to my friend's shop, the other one is across the street from my friend's shop, and both are locally owned and operated. One of them has the New York style, the other one does not. And Proletariat Pizza, though I enjoy them and their politics, their pizza crust is so bland, I cannot stand their pizza at all. So I am looking forward to trying a Big Mario's slice on a day that I'm going to have a gluten cheat day. And Shock, you can say nobody has made a good gluten-free pizza crust, at least not anywhere I've been. Yeah, the only gluten-free pizza crust that I've been able to find is it's a broccoli-based or cauliflower. I think, yeah, it's a cauliflower-based pizza crust, but it's also got dough in it. It's not. You can get it in the frozen food section. I can't remember what the brand is, but it's a nationwide brand, and it's good enough-ish, but it's not. When you want pizza, gluten-free pizza, part of the pizza experience is the chewiness of the crust and the whole, gluten-free pizza just, I've never just never have been satisfied. And yeah, there is gluten-free pizza. Yeah, there is. It's just not the same, though. It's just not the same. And Lady Misty, well, yes, absolutely Americanized pizza. I don't think anybody was arguing that even New York has better pizza than Italy. And Darlene's wondering who likes traditional or, say, a deep dish pizza pie. Both are good in your opinion. I've truly never had a proper deep dish. I've never had a proper Chicago-style deep dish. I've had deep dish pizzas, but that just means the crust is thicker. But like Chicago-style deep dish, I've never had one, so I don't know. I don't really know if I would like it, though. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. I don't know if I would consider it a pizza, though, just because it seems more like a meat pie. And don't get me wrong, I have no problem with a meat and cheese pie. A meat, tomato, and cheese pie sounds delicious, but it's not a pizza. And I know people in Chicago, them be fighting words, I get it, but I just, you gotta be able to fold the slice, basically. And I've never had a Detroit style either. I have had a St. Louis style, and honestly, actually, St. Louis style pizzas, although really different, are really flippin' good. I really like St. Louis style pizzas because they're like good little poo-poos. Like you just can eat one tiny little square while you're drinking your beer and maybe another one there. But like Rick, I definitely kind of prefer a thin crust to a thick crust. There's too much bread on the thick crust. And Shock, even when you were a kid, you never were a bread fan. So, and you just go to the Italian place asking for all the pizza stuff with no crust. Okay, I mean that does sound good too. And you like pie, not so much cake. Good pie crust is worth it, but cake is always cakey. Yeah, there you go. And Pussycat's like, I love them all. And according to Loopy Whisk, this is the best gluten-free pizza dough you'll ever try. It's super easy to make. And I don't see what the recipe is, though, so I cannot tell you whether or not it's a good idea or not. But what I can tell you is we are now past our 2-minute warning. That's right, we're past our 2-minute warning. So we're going to wrap things up. We're going to wrap it all up here. Thank you so much for hanging out, resubbing and gift subbing and biddies, etc. I want to thank you guys for moderating. I want to thank you guys for chatting. I want to thank you guys for putting up with eating bugs. Oh my God, you had to look at people eating bugs. Mushroom and sausage pizza might be one of my favorite pizzas ever. I will tell you that. Terry in Scotland says you can find the gluten-free pizza dough recipe at Loopy Whisk. And I had one more thing to say, but I don't remember what. Yes, I do. This Sunday, 5 p.m., we're going to hang out again. And this Sunday, 5 p.m., we will revisit the voting on the movie topic. The movie votes will be Waterworld, Big Lebowski, Master and Commander, or Fried Green Tomatoes. But we don't have to vote now because we're going to continue the voting on Wednesday. All right, you guys. So, have a good one. Eat your pizzas however you can. And hopefully, when we see each other on Sunday, we'll have something to talk about. All right, then. Take care, y'all. Have a good one.